All right, good morning, everyone. Firstly, I want to start with an acknowledgement of country. For me, acknowledgement of countries, when it comes to myself, I think it's really important to focus on truth telling. I hail from Smithton, far northwest, and it's a region in which we had a massacre at Cape Grim where 40 men, women, and children were pushed off a cliff at gunpoint. Yet it's something that's not really spoken about in my hometown. And it's something that I didn't really even learn about until I moved to Launceston and did my schooling up there. So I think when we are acknowledging the countries on which we are meeting on, it's important to not just acknowledge, but to also recognize what has actually happened on the lands that which we're meeting. So today I'd like to pay my respects specifically to the Tumajina people of Table Cape, the Lorena people of Rocky Cape, the Papaloahina people of Robbins Island, the Penamuka people of Cape Grim, the Pindotee people of Studland Bay, the Pirapa people of Rest Point, the Manajin people of Arthur River, the Tarkina people of Sandy Cape, the Pitanindik people at the mouth of the Plyman River, and finally the Palawa and Pakana people of the Twitter, and the Gadigal and Warrigal people of the Sydney lands, of which UTAS and TUSA operates across Australia. We recognise the history of truth-telling and acknowledge that this land was never ceded, and yeah, we'll make a start into today. So welcome everyone, thank you so much for coming. As you can see, we're kind of a mixture of online, in-person in Launceston. There's even some people up in Burnie as well. You can find the day one schedule on page 4 to see what's going to be happening today. And I'm going to hand straight over to Chris and to Eloise to start the first session of Get Shit Done.
Cool. Are we able to put the slides up on the screen? I might also just provide a quick acknowledgement. I'm sitting right next to Kanamaluka, the Tamar River, and I'm calling in from the Stony Creek Nations. So that is a few different groups in Launceston, including the Lenamarina people.
There you go. Hi everyone, thank you all for coming again to the Student Leaders Conference, day 1. This conference is something that we usually do annually on a larger scale. This year we're running it in-house, and this session is all about just asking questions. It's about demystifying any questions you have, whether you're a new society or whether you've been running for a long time. It's meant to be casual. It's meant to be a Q&A, a discussion thing. If you have any questions, concerns about any of the roles, any of the topics. So for the next 2 days, well, this day, today and tomorrow, we'll be running through different topics, and you'll just feel free to stop us if you have any questions at all about any of them. We'll be running through different ones and breakout rooms, which will show you as well. See in the calendar. So the first one that we are going to go through, something called Get Shit Done. It's basically about AGMs, planning your meetings, doing agendas, doing your minutes, and affiliation and re-affiliation, which is also something you might see coming up, leading up to next year with Club Society Day. So Eloise, I'll get you to just go through the slides, please.
So from our end, we have the actual PowerPoint up, not the share slides. Is that right?
Yeah, so you can see that one.
I can't see what you're pointing at. We've got the actual you can see all the slides and all the presentation notes.
Yes, and we can see her, and we can see her.
Yeah, and we can see you as well.
Okay.
You got to say that into the mic there, Chris.
We can see you. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, could you scroll down to the start of my slides then? Unless the shared screen is frozen. Can anyone else online? Yeah, okay, it's right now. All right, could you go back a slide? Cool. So I'm Eloise. I work as the TUSA Board Secretary and as Governance Officer, and this year I ran the events in Launceston. I just want to flag quickly that we are moving offices in Launceston and the removalists are coming. So there is a good chance I'll need to step away for 2 minutes. But really what I'm going to talk to you about is general governance, what you should think about when you're running meetings. And we're also going to talk about affiliation, but that one will be Chris. So to begin with, just so you know, the TUSA website has a lot of resources about running clubs and societies, including particularly the Clubs and Societies Handbook, but we also have specific agenda and minute templates. Just checking, Hobart, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yep, no issues, okay. Cool. So could I go to the next slide? Cool. So I guess this is a bit of a broad question, but why do we run meetings? Someone wants to.
Why do we run meetings, everyone? Like, in general, does anyone want to